Look who finally got up off his lazy hind end and decided to pay me a visit.
Schnick, schnick, this is Theta Zord, and we're going to be checking out Deadpool versus Wolverine, Deadpool 3, the movie we've been waiting for over 2 decades. That's right, we're going to get into it. If you like this content,
you're all fools.
Hit the like, subscribe, Patreon's there for you if you want that exclusive content.
Heroic fools.
Yeah, we're going to get into it. It's morphin' time. So we're going to be breaking this down little bit by little X-Men Mutant X-Gene bit. So obviously this is Marvel Studios, and we're going to be starting.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
A storm is coming, obviously. This is in reference to probably Storm of the X-Men. They're probably kind of like a symbolic storm is coming. The classic 80s X-Men, the new giant size X-Men #1, basically, where all the new mutants come in, and this probably is representative of Storm, I'm guessing. That's what I'm thinking anyway.
And I have
or it could be the Marauders that are going to be involved in this. Obviously, you see Yuki, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You see Guy, you see Blind Al. I think Shatterstar's in there, Dopinder, and Vanessa, which in the comics, she's known as Copycat as well. She's a mutant. So they're having this party for Deadpool or Wade Wilson. And I think that this is kind of like a meta commentary on the celebration of the third movie. So they're kind of celebrating this being like their big to do. I mean, we've all been waiting for Deadpool versus Wolverine for a long, long time, ever since X-Men Origins completely screwed the pooch and made it they just really wrecked Deadpool's character, Wade Wilson, sewing his mouth shut. I mean, that was the worst thing you could have done to that character, sewing his mouth shut. Deadpool is known for his wisecracking antics and his witty comebacks and his very vulgar wit and his language. He's known for that. That is what his character is. So when they gave him Cyclops's optic blast and Wolverine's sword claw coming out of his wrist and teleporting like a Nightcrawler. I think in the comics he had a device that allowed him to teleport, but still. Anyway, X-Men Origins Wolverine really screwed that whole entire meeting of Wolverine and Deadpool up, and we've been waiting for this to come for so long, and now we're actually getting it, and they're celebrating. This is like a meta commentary on the celebration of Wolverine and Deadpool finally meeting on screen in the way that we've always wanted to see it. So we're going to check it.
No idea how to save it, but you do.
And what they're talking about there is the time, I forgot what they're called, but in Loki, the series, they're the time, gosh, I can't think of what they're called. They're like a company that sorts the multiverse out and makes sure that the timelines that are supposed to be done, that are supposed to go a certain way, are going that way and aren't being interfered with. And that's what this is all about. The realities have been meshing and been tearing apart for the last several movies. In Spider-Man No Way Home, you saw that all the villains from the Sony universe, what they're trying to do is merge the Sony Fox universe into the Disney Marvel universe. And they're doing that with the Time group. Gosh, I wish I could think of that. But anyway, the Time people. And what they're doing is they're having the Time people come God, I feel so stupid saying time people, but you're gonna have to deal with it because my brain is shot. I can't remember what they're called right now because I didn't really keep up with Loki season 2, and it's been a while since I watched that. But the time people are keeping the timelines or trying to keep the timelines from ripping apart and causing a cataclysm of epic proportions, kind of like in the comic series Secret Wars, I believe is what it was, when they had the anomaly of the the different Earths coming together and basically imploding and destroying each universe. That's what they're trying to prevent, I think, in this um, video or in this movie. They're trying to prevent that from happening. And Wolverine is from Wolverine and Deadpool, and a lot of the characters are from the Sony um, Fox universe, but they're merging into the Marvel Disney universe, and I think that's what's happening right now. Is the time people are seeing that the Sony Fox universe is coming and merging into the Marvel universe, and they're trying to stop that. So that's what's happening.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero. This
And he's saying he's no hero because obviously the last thing that we saw of Old Man Logan was he didn't let Professor X die, but he felt like he let Professor X die. He felt like he was responsible for the death of all the mutants and everything like that. So he feels like a failure, and he's getting a chance to redeem himself in this with Deadpool. And Deadpool's coming and trying to bring him along and saying like, no, you are a hero. You are the one that's going to help us.
Wolverine let down his entire world.
Well, my entire
See, and he's saying he let down his entire world, but that's a real twisted way of putting it because he didn't have the responsibility, at least from what I've seen in the movies that I've seen. Maybe in this there will be something that is revealed that we don't know about, but to me, that hasn't been revealed yet. What Wolverine has done to fail his universe.
entire world needs you. Shake on it. Ah, nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife. This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows?
All right, and that was Dogpool. I think we're gonna see.
Shake on it. Ah, nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife. This is what I'm talking about.
I love the song choice. Madonna, when you call my name, it's like a prayer. I think that's what the song is called. So good. Ryan Reynolds always picks such good songs for these movies. It's amazing. But what I really wanted to show you is this scene with Dogpool, because in the comic books there is multiple versions of Deadpool. There's Dogpool, there's Ladypool, which I think is going to be in this. There's Headpool, which is the zombie version of Deadpool. There's so many. There is so many very popular versions of Deadpool actually that are prominent in the comic books, and so we see right here Dogpool is going to be in this movie. So I think we can expect some other versions of Deadpool from different universes as well. Just like we saw in Loki, we saw different versions of Loki, and Wolverine's obviously like grossed out, like what the.
An action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?
Who's next?
And then I got to go back.
If you live or die?
Who's next?
Right there, we get the 20th Century Fox logo sitting behind Deadpool and Wolverine in the background. That's to show that 20th Century Fox is dead. They are kaput. They are releasing their resources to Marvel now. 20th Century Fox is symbolically dead in this sense, and they are showing that in a very meta way by just blatantly showing you the Fox logo. When you watch an old Fox movie, it would have that that whole thing, and that's the logo, the 20th Century Fox, and it is dead. It is buried in the snow. And I think we also see somewhere, we see one of the ships from the first Avengers movie that Hulk smashed, you know, and there's also there's supposed to be the skull, I think, of Ant-Man somewhere in here too, but I haven't been able to pinpoint it. But if I pinpoint it here, I'll let you know. And then obviously, instead of Leaf Shriver's Sabretooth, we get the original Sabretooth from the original X-Men movie, Tyler Mane. The original Sabretooth and Wolverine fight that we saw in the Statue of Liberty. Yes, we are getting Tyler Mane back, and he looks amazing, and he actually has a line in this part of the trailer, and he sounds perfect. He sounds exactly like I want Sabretooth to sound.
Oh my God.
Sabretooth, ready to die.
Ready to die. He sounds perfect. That's exactly the way that I want my Sabretooth to sound.
All right, you egg-sucking piece of gutter trash. You always liked pushing around people smaller than you. Well, I'm smaller. Try pushing me.
He looks grizzled. He looks disheveled. He looks like he's been through the shit and back, and he is ready to have this battle. In the comics for a long time, there was a debate about if Sabretooth was Wolverine's dad or if he was his brother. I think it came to a consensus that no, they weren't related at all. But yeah, I couldn't really place exactly their relationship other than that they had worked together in the military from what I know of the comics.
Wait. Time!
Then we also see here in the background this Sue wagon. So this is in, I believe, Germany, either Germany or Russia. Forgive me, I don't know exactly, but that's supposed to say sweet treats or sweet desserts, something like that, cupcakes. So I don't know what significance that really has, but it's supposed to say sweet desserts, I believe, in Russian or German. I can't remember which one this is, but somebody had looked it up. It's one of those, so forgive me.
You look ridiculous. People have waited decades for this fight. It's not.
And that's a Marauder vehicle in the background back there. I forget the lead Marauder's name, but he was in Logan. Old Man Logan was the comic book version. But the Marauders are a group of mutant hunters. I believe they're mutants as well, but they're mutant hunters as well. So that's what they do, and that's what they're there for. It looks like they maybe teamed up with the Time People again. Time People, who knows? We're all just kind of going on speculation for that, why they're there, but obviously they're teamed up with Sabretooth in this aspect of the movie.
Not gonna be easy. Baby knife, you shoot the double, you take him down. Side control, then full mount, and you ground and pound till he makes no sound because he's dead.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
I love the cussing because that's exactly how Wolverine and Deadpool should be. They are mature. This is a mature movie for adults. This isn't something you take your kids to, especially young kids. Maybe teenagers, that's just up to you as a parent. But this is a mature movie. There's definitely going to have some F-bombs to go through, and who knows what else. Probably some drug use here and there and stuff like that. But this is a mature movie for old fans of X-Men and Deadpool and the original 80s X-Men grouping up to the New Mutants and all that stuff. And I have to say, Hugh Jackman looks badass in that outfit. Everybody always used to say, what would Wolverine look like in his outfit? Like, he would probably look like an idiot in that yellow spandex, but we always knew it wasn't going to be spandex. It was going to be some kind of like armored material, and damn, they pulled it off. He looks badass. The only complaint I've ever had with Wolverine is that he's way too tall to be Wolverine. In the comics, Wolverine's like 5'3", 5'4", 5'3" or 5'4". He and bulky. Like he is a wide, short, stout little man that is beefy as hell. That's what that's why he's so unique, is that he's not this attractive, hunk of a guy. He's a he's more of like a Danny, like if Danny DeVito bulked up and had that hair, that's exactly what you would expect the real Wolverine to be. A very hairy, short, buff little man with an attitude, with smoking cigars, drinking beers, and just kicking ass all day long. That's what you got to expect from the Wolverine we know in the comics. That's the only complaint I've ever had. But Hugh Jackman has always loved this character so damn much, and you got to respect a guy that has that much love for this character. I got to let it pass. I got to love the guy, man. He is doing an amazing job with Wolverine Logan, and I just love it so much. I can't wait to see this movie, and I hope that they have at least one scene where he's wearing the mask, the full outfit. I know that he wants to show his face, and they want to show his face and everything. I want to see the mask. I want to see the full Wolverine outfit, and I know a lot of you out there do too. So we're going to keep going.
Okay, good luck. I'm a huge fan.
Boom! Deadpool Wolverine in theaters coming soon this year. I don't know the exact date, but this was amazing, and I appreciate you checking this out. We're going to be going back to the command center right about now. Morphin time. Deadpool Wolverine, Deadpool 3. We've been waiting for this for over 2 decades. Over 2 decades now. I remember in 2001 or 2000, I think 2001. I was 17 years old when the original X-Men came out. We've been waiting for a serious X-Men Wolverine movie, a Sabretooth Wolverine fight, a Deadpool Wolverine fight for 2 decades, over 2 decades. We're finally getting it in 2024. That's right. I'm pumped for it. I'm sure if you're sticking around to check this out, I'm sure you are too. This is going to be amazing. Extraordinary, if you get my drift. We're going to see mutants coming into the Marvel Universe. We're going to see so much amazing stuff that I only dreamed of as a kid. This is going to be amazing. If you like this content, you know what to do. Pop the zig and zig the pop. Pop the zop a dop a dop. Like, subscribe, Patreon, all that junk. You know what to do, okay? So do it already. Do it, all right? Do it. Or just watch the video. Whatever. It's morphin' time. May the power protect you. Thank you for sticking around. I love you so much. May the power protect you.
It's morphin' time.
Dinosaur! All right, so we're gonna be big ba 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 doo poo ba dee bee da da ba da po po. Oh, you didn't understand that? Oh, okay.